Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of the Wizard101 Myth Monstrology playthrough. I'm your host Godly Seafood, and today we're going to be starting Wintertusk. I finally got around to, doing base Grizzleheim, started doing that, and ended up doing some Final Fantasy X gameplay, just because I wanted to. I wanted a break of, just the, Wizard101 game for the moment. But yeah, basically took like a week and a half, 2 week hiatus, and now I'm back. I know there's a new world that's going to be coming out. That's not going to be immediately important to me right now. As you can see, I did literally like one or two harvests. I think towards the end of what do you call it? Towards the end of the Dragon Spire arc, the all the vegetables here were ready. So two harvests without any member benefits, if that, and then obviously, just been kind of going about doing different things. But at the moment, I know I basically started Grizzleheim, finished it, at least the base Grizzleheim, and now we're going to be going to Wintertusk. So right now, I want to get this out of the way. I've been meaning to do it. I just haven't done it yet, really, which is the Dragonspire quest or crafting quest. I know this ring in particular requires like 30 diamonds, 15 for each. Where is it at? Ring of the Apotheosis. Yeah, 15 per. And I've been grabbing diamonds all throughout, the run so far, which has been great. Which is what I was working towards, because you don't really use diamond for much else. Maybe like Grindel's amends. But even then, diamonds aren't particularly difficult to come by. One thing I do need to grab real quick is some Ghost Fire from this guy. So I got 16. I need, like, what is that, 18? That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I can do that real quick. Get this kind of over and done with. But yeah, excited to be back. Doing Wiz. I just needed a bit of a hiatus, really. And let's go ahead and craft these. Craft two of them. And also, I did a little bit of Malister farming here and there. I basically did some Malister farming the first week that I was doing that, and then after that, I ended up not really doing anything for the immediate week, and then the past couple days have been Malister farming again. I know it's super redundant, not really necessary. I could buy it like a pack or two, but ultimately, I don't want to spend money on the game right now. It's not really going to be that useful. Plus, I did get a lot of gear, so I need to go to Mushu and get this coat of the Paragon or something from somebody in the, what do you call it? In the, it's not Crimson Fields, Village of Sorrow or something like that. Anyway, while I'm running there, you guys can check out all the gear that I got. I got a ton of ice. I basically got all the ice gear, aside from the Athame, I think. I did get the Myth Athame, the Myth Ring, and the Myth Amulet, which is awesome. I can start using that whenever I level up. And then, obviously, I got the Life Amulet, which is, pretty decent. Death and Ice Ring. I don't think I got any other Athames. If I did, I can't remember where I put it. On top of that, we got wands galore. This wants to load. Come on. Come on. There we go. So yeah, wands galore. I got like a ton of, I guess like 2 ice wands. I got a corn wand from Malister since it is now November, which is super awesome. Got, life, storm. I did not get the myth one, sadly, but I think I got, balance, death, life, storm. I don't know if I got the fire one. I don't think I did. I got a ton of boots, a ton of, I got some life, death, ice, multiple ice. I got a ton of ice drops, some fire, storm. Basically ended up getting the entire ice set aside from the Athame and the amulet. But as soon as I got the, the, what do you call it? As soon as I got the, is it here? Robe of the Paragon, was it? Right. Wait. Bright Surecoat. Okay, so it's not that one. But as soon as I got the Myth Amulet, I was done. Got it, it's the second drop. Not the second try, but the second drop. Where is this place? Ancient Burial Grounds is the other one I'm thinking of. So I want to go here and make sure that that's there. I'm going to leave a mark just in case. And there's free mana. And then, what is that? I also got fire boots, didn't I? No? Maybe it was the storm. Oh, yeah. Storm and fire boots. Storm and ice. And I did get the myth robe, which is awesome. But that was really the only other piece of gear that I got for myth. And then got a balance hat, which I started getting balance and death stuff recently. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I got. I basically got all of the storm armor, but none of the Rings of Thames amulets. All of the ice stuff except for the amulet. That's all I need for ice. I might make ice my second character on this playthrough. Not quite sure what I want to do with them yet, but you know, it is a floating possibility. And so there should be somebody in here that sells, you know, not ingredients, not reagents, recipes, that's it. So I think it's this little dude here, burning sure code of the something or other. No? Alright, well, shit. Hold up, I need to look this up then. Let me... Wizard101, burning sure coat of the something or whatever. Burning sure coat of the Paragon. Who is it going to be? It's going to be sold by Shanhao in the Village of Sorrow. Okay, so I was one area off. Each school has somebody different. Some people have to go to Hametsu Village. Some people have to go to the Village of Sorrow. Some people have to go to the Ancient Burial Grounds, depending on your school. It's weird, but I had the right idea at least. But yeah, got through the first part of Grizzleheim. We got Shatter and Orthrus, which is pretty awesome. Let's see here. I was farming with some guys, and they were pretty powerful enough on their own. I think I had like a Storm Wizard and a Balance Wizard just throwing out hits. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to tap in once, and you know they seem to not really care whether or not I help them with Malistaire, which is cool. I'm okay with that. But in true godly shoe food fashion, here's the robe. I'm eating at the beginning of this video because my time management is not the best. But anyway, when you look at this, I'm going to go ahead and equip it. Unequip that. I saw some Cyclops treasure cards, so I'm going to go to the bazaar real quick, get that done. Actually, I can get... Heck, I can go to the library. Get those and then get the rest of the reagents from the dude in Dragonspire. Is there anybody in the library? There we go. Boom. What is it? I need 9. So that's 3 and then another 6. I need to make 2 of these, I think. Oh, I'm going to need some more black pearls. Quite an interesting predicament. Let's go to the bazaar and see if we can snipe something. Sniping isn't too terribly bad with black pearls, I don't think. Ooh, blueprint tokens. I'll take some of those. Ah, dang it. Somebody was grabbing those. Alright, so at the moment, we don't have the ability to get black pearls, it looks like. Nobody's selling them. So, I'll take the Black Lotus, because I might need to use that for transmutation. But yeah, no, nothing super valuable. Alright, well, we're going to have to put a hold on that. You guys saw me do the first part. That's good enough. Also, you may have noticed this little guy right here. I'm going for, like, a complete team benefit type pet. So he's going to have Time Ticker, which this is an AoE to your team anytime you have an overtime. It takes away 1 tick of the overtime. Typically, overtimes are like 3 ticks. And so this will get rid of 1 of those ticks. highly valuable because it can trigger multiple times throughout the same round. Imagine getting hit by a 3,000, a 1,500 damage tick, and then this pops off twice and gets rid of the other two. Super useful. It's also supposed to have Enfeeble and Shatter. I know this guy right here got Ticker and Energizing Battery. Another one had Ward Wrecker. I wanted to have Unicorn as well. But at the moment, that is where we're at on pets. So anyway, I also need to go talk to Merle Ambrose and start the Grizzleheim Wintertusk questline. And this one, I think I'll do dialogue as well. But I'm basically at a point, I've got a new meta strategy now. It's, Blade, Orthrus, maybe Mass Trap, and basically just yeet. This is... unless they just start shielding like crazy, I'm not going to be dying a whole lot, or I'm going to be able to hit very quickly. So, I might want to put in like a second Orthrus and no, that's not Minotaur, that's Minotaur Minion. Minotaur, and then another regular Blade, just in case. Might as well throw in a trap there, too. Alright, so, Merle Ambrose. I need to talk to you about cold news.
I have troubling news from Grizzleheim. It seems as if the cold day we feared has come to pass.
I don't see how it's possible. I beat the Coven. Like, the storyline of base Grizzleheim was, all of these... You have to prove yourself to be a hero to talk to the king, to tell him about something that may or may not be happening. And then we find out that there are a bunch of revolts with these Red Claws, this faction called the Red Claw, with wolves and bears and stuff like that. And then we find out that the Coven, a group of eagles, are involved in those affairs, and then we realize they want to bring about the Everwinter and awaken the Frost Titan, basically freeze all of the Spiral for some fucking reason. It doesn't make any sense. They themselves are going to get screwed in that equation, but it's whatever. And we defeat them because we're the main character and they can go suck a dick. And now we beat them, and now he's telling us that apparently we failed, I guess.
Your old friend in Grizzleheim, Bjorn Ironclaws, sends word that the ravens of the Coven have struck once again.
I don't see how they could have struck again. I shouldn't have let them live in the first place. Hell, we murked Malistaire for trying to awaken the Fire Titan, the Dragon Titan. And you're telling me I didn't murk these other ravens for trying to summon the Ice Titan? What the hell's wrong with us?
Bjorn sent word to ask you to venture to Northgard in Grizzleheim and speak to him at once.
Gotcha.
Your instructors are aware you may miss some class time.
Oh, I bet.
Make up work when this matter is complete.
Is there ever really?
Exciting news.
Okay, yeah, that's great. I don't want to talk to you, Merle. I'm not starting Celestia. We're not doing that yet.
You have more than earned this.
Yeah, you have more than earned me not caring. So, I'm going to go put some of this stuff in one of my vaults real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. Just went ahead and put up all that gear. There's a lot of stuff that I wasn't really going to need. Before we get into Wintertusk, I want to talk about Prospector Zeke. I completely forgot to do his Raven quest. I'm kind of at the point now where I really don't feel like anybody needs to listen to the dialogue, so I'm just going to skip past the unimportant stuff and kind of keep it a little bit more condensed, but sticking on with the Ravens. I believe we have to go up here, maybe, and that'll be Raven number 1 somewhere on this wall. If not this half, it's the other half of the wall. Nope, it's here. Yep, right there. And then, let's see. We'll go do the these two areas, the Vigrid, Roughland, and Ravenscar. We'll do Ravenscar first. Let's see. There's one at the Raven Fort, and then there's one in the tunnels. The one in the tunnels is not hard to get to. So you go out this door to the right after the portal, and you stick to the left. And that one is there. This one used to be the hardest one for me to remember where it was. Then we just go back. We take the teleporter to the Raven headquarters. And, you know, grab that one. This one, however, is technically level locked. To the point where you have... Or quest locked, rather. To where you have to get to this quest if you want to be able to do it yourself. Or you can just have a friend port you in. It's really not that big of a deal. But anyway, we got this guy right here. Chilling in the snow. I don't think they actually physically move. And on to the Vigrid Roughlands, or whatever they're called. I think there's 2 in here. Oh, the Helgrim Warrens. That'll be fun. Yeah, there's 2 in the Vigrid... I keep wanting to call it Wasteland, but I know that's not correct. So this one, there's one, like, immediately 2 hour left, I believe. Either that or I'm remembering this wrong. I hope I'm not. That would suck. I'd have to cut this out of the video. Alright, I gotta cut that out of the video. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just speed it up. But anyway, should actually be over here. It was one of 2 places. And I got it wrong the first time. Somewhere over here. There it is. Okay, it's the other bird that I'm thinking kind of looks over everything. Let's see. We need to go to Anders Holt. And we need to go across the bridge. Sadly, the Red Claws not monstrologible. Even though they are bears, they are not the bears that we are looking for. So across the bridge, and then to the left, kind of in this weird little opening. It's so weird, you definitely aren't going to miss it. Somewhere over here. Oh yeah, that's right, we go up. And boom. He's just chilling here. So that's all in the Vigrid Roughlands. And now we get to go to Merkholm Keep. I'm doing them backwards. So if I'm not mistaken, there are 2 here, aren't there? Grid Warrens. Merkholm. Yep. Okay, so they're both next to teleporters, which is great. We're going to do Moonstrider Cave first. Basically, you end up here, and you have to go somewhere over here to the left. I believe it's over by these pantries that we set on fire. Or throughout one of the quests, and they're just eternally burning. Maybe? Is it not over here? Did I miss something? Maybe it's a different little cave thing. Hold up. It might be over here instead. I don't actually know. That goes to the front, so this one goes out here. Okay, yeah. Other pantry area, I think. Maybe. Dude, how am I getting this wrong? Oh, never mind. I'm not getting it wrong. I just couldn't remember properly. So it's not the one we set on fire. And then we go all the way back. That's the wrong way. And we go to the Grendel Grotto teleporter. Which I believe is the red one. So yeah, Grendel Grotto. And it should be somewhere over here, maybe. Let me see. The map. I think it's like over here. Or right here. So I'm going to go this way first, because I got a better feeling about this little nook right here. And I was wrong. Okay, that's fine. So if it's not here, then it should be over here. So let's go back. What's in here? I didn't pass it up, did I? How about this way? Nope. That leads to the outside, so back to the teleporter. We'll try again. I'm not dealing with that. Fuck you, Grendels, and eat shit. It wasn't by the teleporter, so then it would have to be the one with the wolf, wouldn't it? But no, because the wolf is right here. Definitely not in here. Alright, well, we're going on an adventure to find this fucking thing. It might be this cave. This little nook. Yep, here it is. Okay. So it is indeed this little nook right here, just straight from the teleporter. And now we get to go and do Savage Starred Pass, and then there's like one dungeon. I'm gonna like skip the fight because I don't care. Actually, we'll get that one since we're here. Savage Starred Pass and Helgrid Warrens. I had a fun time soloing the Hall of Valor. Basically had to flee and then readjust my strategy because I completely underestimated how much health the bosses had, but with Orthrus, you know, it helped. It made quite a difference. So, Helgrid Warrens are this one, right? Yeah. Got some frost flower. And some stone. So this one's an interesting one where we basically have to fight a boss and then, I don't know, fight some other bosses. But it's okay. Yeah, it's this guy. And I'm pretty sure he drops a pet that looks exactly like his unique model. I'm gonna put in some of these because I know they're gonna debuff spam, and we'll tune back in once I'm done with that. Okay, so we got these guys set up pretty nicely. I got 2 stackable blades and then 1 for a follow-up hit. I think I'm just going to throw out an Orthrus and then maybe the round after that, or so I'll be able to use Minotaur if need be on the boss. The minions only had 800 health. I think he had like 3,300 health. Well, let's check out my damage. Alright, nowhere near what I thought it was going to be. Okay. That presents a bit of a problem. Oh, yeah. Now he throws debuffs my way. That's odd. Could have swore I was doing like 4K with like 2 blades. I don't know. Maybe I needed an extra buff. But that's okay. Don't debuff me again. So, I'm fairly certain that in the lore, these palaces down here, or these warrens or whatnot, these were built by the frost giants, maybe? But nobody ever, like, does anything with them. I think the story with the Grendels is they just kind of moved down here and took over, and nobody can really do anything. The Coven actually, like, hid something down here for some reason. knowing that the bears could never really hope to get whatever it was. But then we came along and screwed up their plans because they suck. Alright, this is not looking good. Oh, I have another Orthrus. That's perfect. For some reason, I thought I only packed one, even though I was the one who packed my deck and completely forgot. Shoot, it's going to be a minute before I even get to Wintertusk. I've completely forgot about this random required boss fight to get to the bird. But that's okay. So if I'm not mistaken, after we kill this guy, wow, 32 damage. He survived by 1 health. Fuck that guy. So anyway, after this guy is going to open up all of these different doors except for the main door. You basically have to fight like 4 different boss fights on top of this one, and then the other door opens for basically no reason. Ooh! We got a couch potato. That's amazing. Large plot. Nice. I've been needing one of those forever. Alright, well, it definitely was not worthless to come down here. Yeah, these guys all drop couch potatoes. I wasn't really thinking about it, but I used to farm these guys just because it was something interesting. There are a couple different enemies. But anyway, here is the bird. The bird. The bird is the word. So yeah, now we can go get Saverstar Pass 1 and 2 and be done with all of base Grizzleheim that we will ever do. Dude, that rocks. I made some amount of progress and completely and utterly did not luck out on getting that drop. That's amazing. So, King Parsleys are medium plots, aren't they? I don't have any for reference. But now I can at least have one more thing that gives me mega snacks. So, if I'm not mistaken, we got to go to the boar camp first. And it's going to be behind a house somewhere. Boars are actually monstrologible. I just don't really think that I got any. And he's just kind of chilling right there. You can see him. Super easy, quick and fast. Let me see. Oh, I got a couple. I don't know that I got a ton, but I got a couple. Just not hardly any. Oh, okay, I can summon those guys. That's about it. I didn't do a ton of monstrology here. Mostly because it was only whenever I got towards the very end that I actually got Orthrus. But anyway, we got the webwood. We go here and we actually need to go outside of the webwood. Over by Wildroot, who I believe was an addition after Celestia, or at the time of Celestia's release. And boom, here we go. We got Cockle-Doodle-Doo Phil over here. And so, yeah, we talk to Zeke, get that training point, and we move on with our lives. Hey, Zeke got the birds. Don't care what you have to say. Thank you.
That's the best darn news I heard all day. Old Zeke owes you one. He certainly does.
Yeah, great. All right, so now we can finally start with Wintertusk. Hey, Bjorn Ironclaws. Last time I spoke to you, we dealt with the Coven, but apparently we didn't. What the hell's going on?
Oh there, Outlander. Forgive me. My gladness at seeing you is outmatched by my dread of the curse upon Grizzleheim.
Right. That's not a very warm welcome.
Your presence humbles me. I am only the second greatest hero in Grizzleheim when you visit my world.
Isn't the king technically a greater warrior than you also? Wouldn't that make you number 3, or is the king kind of above that? Technically making that statement still true.
Times are grim. Though you defeated them before, the evil members of the Coven have struck again.
This is why we kill our enemies. It usually takes them about 5 to 7 worlds to reappear again after we've killed them the first time. Killing our enemies is a viable strategy. We should not have let the Coven live.
We fear that this is the final act of their terrible plan to curse the Spiral with the dreaded Everwinter.
Bro, why the fuck do they want to cause the Everwinter to begin with? Like, what is the value there? They're gonna die too.
King Velgard Goldenblade has need of your spells.
Mm-hmm.
Enter his hall and speak with him if you are a true hero.
Fuck you mean if I'm a true hero? I talk to him even if I wasn't. Alright, King Goldblade. What happened? How are the Coven back?
I am pleased you heard my call.
Yeah. So about the Coven?
As Bjorn Ironclaws told you, the evil ravens of the Coven are trying to bring the Everwinter upon Grizzleheim.
Really? I thought they were gonna do something new, like, I don't know, have a bake sale and use the funds to destroy the spiral?
Once this dreadful cold comes, it will wreath our world in ice, and the freeze will spread throughout the spiral.
Of course it will. Oops.
Though the Coven met their defeat at your hands, they crept from their hidey holes and struck again.
That's because you probably told me not to kill them in some way or form. That's what I'm attributing to this too. I would have killed them if it were up to me.
There is much to tell you, but still more that I do not know.
I know it's a danger, I just don't know what the danger is. Dude, look at him, he's all dressed up like Mardi Gras. I like this guy.
Your old friend, Raffin Lorespeaker in Ravenscar, wishes to speak with you. He knows more about this grim threat.
Ah, perfect. Go to the Exposition Eagle. I got you. Oh yeah, that was my questing outfit right here. So if we see with all my Zeus gear, I get 10 accuracy, 45 damage, and then like 60% power pip. If I switch over to my questing gear, get 77 pips, 11 accuracy, 45 damage. My resist is kind of taken away a little bit, but it's fine. Alright, so half in lore speaker. What are we going to do about these ravens?
Would that I had better news for you, Wizard. The Coven has returned after the same goal. The Everwinter.
Again, why are they seeking the Everwinter? They're gonna die too.
You have heard of the Titans of Storm, Fire, and Ice, yes?
Obviously.
They were the first beings before the spiral was made.
Not true. Grandmother Raven, Grandfather Tree Bartleby, Grandfather Spider, as well as all of the trees in the Astral Forest and the Raven Woods, not to mention the Druids. That's just so wrong. But I get what you're saying.
The Ice Titan sleeps deep beneath Grizzleheim, sent into a centuries-long slumber by Bartleby himself.
Yup.
The Coven would rouse the Ice Titan from that eternal rest. When he rises, his fury will be cold and fierce.
Again, which makes no sense why they would want to wake him. They can just complete world domination another way and be the active rulers of a functional world.
The runes tell me that the Coven is at work in Hrundlefjord, a port in a part of Grizzleheim called Wintertusk.
Alright.
You must use your wits, your spells, and your courage to defeat the Coven once more. Only you can do this deed.
Isn't there like a whole army here in Grizzleheim? Why do I have to do this alone?
Go and speak to Valgard Goldenblade once more, and tell him that Hrundlefjord is where you must go.
I feel like they could have just moved you into the castle since the other Raven was part of the Coven doing shady stuff. There's no reason you have to stay next to the gate in a completely different area. But anyway, so let's go knock on the king's door, just kind of burst in the mead hall here, which is lovely decorated. It's just, for some reason, they kept the battle circle in the middle. Alright, King Goldenblade, we gotta go to Wintertusk, so I can get myself some sweet, sweet fucking experience.
I can see from your grim demeanor that Raffin has told you much.
What do you mean, grim demeanor? I'm happy to go to Wintertusk. Do you know how much fucking experience I'm gonna get? Seriously, I'm gonna be level 56 or 58 by the time I leave. Or, yeah, 56 or 58. I'm like close to level 60 at least.
So Raffen Lorespeaker tells you that the Coven is up to their evil in Rundlefjord. This angers and frightens me.
Right.
I have not heard from my subjects in Rundlefjord in some time, and I worry that they have met with trouble.
What's the worst that could happen? They all freeze to death?
Balder Goldpaws is at the dock of Northgard. He can take you to the part of Wintertusk called Rundlefjord.
Alright, then off to Rundlefjord we go.
Go now and speak to Balder, and go to Rundlefjord with the king's favor at your side like a trusted sword.
Right, so you're going to give me like a rite of passage or a note or with some official seals, or do I just give them your... Do I just say the king says I can travel there? Well, gotta get my improv skills going. Balder, my guy, my main squeeze. The king needs me to go to Grizzleheim, or Wintertusk for some reason. I think it's to do with the Coven's tax fraud. I think the Coven are evading tax fraud.
Hello there, young wizard. How can I help you?
Yeah, so the Coven are committing tax fraud. They're evading their taxes. We gotta go round them up.
You wish to journey to Rundlefjord? It is a simple task. Step over to my ship and we will set sail.
All right. Boom. As soon as this loads.
Rundlefjord, part of Wintertusk.
Alrighty.
If you wish to return to Northgard, or return here from Northgard, my ship is at your service.
Thank you. Alright, so this is Wintertusk. As you saw, I just got like 2,000 experience just for talking to this dude. So, would you happen to know anything about this frozen dock?
Long has it been since I visited Rundlefjord, but it is clear that something is terribly wrong.
Yeah?
There is an unseasonable chill in the air, and I have never seen a ship with such ice upon it.
Do they typically get some amount of ice on it? I feel like that would be a very dangerous situation all around.
Stride over to that nearby ship, if you will, and see what ails it and the crew who stand beside it.
Gotcha. So, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step.
Examine the longship. This ice is not natural. It was frozen in place here at the dock.
Took me 4 steps to go check this out. Just saying.
Warriors were frozen in their tracks. Powerful ice magic is at work here.
No kidding, narrator. Ooh, there's ore. Ore to be had. Alright, Balder. Turns out everybody's, like, coming down with the chill.
There are others who could have done this, but I'll wager that the Coven is behind this dread chill.
The Coven behind this dread chill? I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch, dude. All they want to do is bring about the Everwinter. I don't know about this little chill that's going around. Completely unrelated, if you ask me.
Ill-doing at the docks can only be a sign that further mischief is afoot.
You know, it could just be regular happenstance. I mean, how often does ice form around a living thing in the middle and stop it in its tracks? Like, that's got to be a common occurrence, right?
You should go and examine the gates to Rundlefjord and see if they were able to withstand this wretched cold.
Gotcha.
Go and scout only. Do not open the gates or enter the village just yet. There may be trouble within.
Okay.
As a captain, I cannot abandon my longship.
Yes, you can.
We'll wait here for your return.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You could just tie it up. You could pay a crew to come with you and, you know, deal with the ship while you go enjoy yourself with the night on the town. But anyway, so we're at this gate. There's some skellies here that we can monstrologize.
The gates are closed and appear to be locked. Like the cold, silence radiates from within the village.
Okay, they're all dead. Cool. We know what happened. So we can just go back and not worry about this, and everything will be grand. Check out that, dude. I think they did good on these. I can appreciate these little ice sculptures. So, Balder. Turns out everybody in the village is probably dead, encased in magic ice, which would cause them to die.
The gates are locked, eh?
Oh, yeah, that
Sure
too.
a sign of trouble.
Is it? I mean, they could have just been preparing for a siege and then got frozen inside.
In kinder times, the village guards would have seen the sails of my ship and opened the gate to greet us. I suspect that the village of Hrundlefjord is in the icy clutches of evildoers.
That's a bit of a stretch, dude. Like, there may be undead skeletons around in Ravens just beyond the gate patrolling, but, you know, yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
There must be a way through the gates. Perhaps a secret signal to alert those inside. Those frostbones outside the gate may know more about getting inside.
Were those frostbones always here whenever you would pull into port and be greeted by the city guards?
You should defeat a few frostbones and see how they signal to one another.
Gotcha. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a mark here and go level up my pet real quick. Alright, so I decided a little bit before I was doing my pet. Got that done. I'm going to go ahead and look for some more black pearls. None at the moment, that's fine. And I also need to find litter. I went ahead and planted that king parsley we got. And I can't find myself around this even if I tried. H-I-J-K-L. So I'm looking for litter. Because couch potatoes like litter. They like king parsley, ultra king parsley. They don't like stinkweed, tropical garden gnomes, yeah. Sandwich station as well. So let's go to S. Oh, I just saw it. Boom, perfect. Now I'm just gonna go and put these in the house and we'll be good to continue. I don't know why I clicked on that guy. I was gonna look at his gear. And then just decided not to. So I'll put that there. Put this here. That's fine. I don't expect myself needing to go this way. But that'll be good. Now we have 2 plants that we can get a good amount of XP from. Let's see, what are my boots? So these give less accuracy, but same stats, plus 5% ice resistance. That's cool. Oh, it only goes up to like 8? Are you kidding me? Where's my other pet? Here he is. There's that. Power Pip, not going to be that big of a deal. Iron Hosta. 12. This one gives... Oh, wow, this one doesn't even give ice... Why did the boots give ice resistance? That's weird. But anyway, 25% ice resist. Not bad, not bad. We're going to go ahead and use some of these. Just in case. Not going to need that. Not going to need that. And... yeah, I think we're good on those. I'm going to put undead. Get rid of this guy. Let's get some skeletons. I don't imagine that I'll be doing a ton of monstrology in boss fights, but you never know. So get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. If I can double blade into a shield breaker or my mass trap, that would be great. And then these guys would undoubtedly die again, or die as undead. If you're undead and you die, what does that count as? Alright, so he's probably going to shield. He's probably going to hit me. Get rid of that. Use that. Second blade, and we're going to go Orthrus next, unless he ends up shielding. If he shields, then... oh, wow. He didn't shield. I'm okay with that. Now I just need to not fail pip. This is going to do a lot of damage, though. This is going to suck. Yeah, 500 damage. Plus. 500 plus damage. We'll go with this. This is kind of the reason I wanted the Malistaire gear from, you know, Dragonspire, the new Dragonspire World Pack gear. It's just because it would have given me better damage stats, a little bit better health, a little bit more survivability, and, you know, just overall more pack a bit more of a punch. But yeah,
As you
boom.
defeat this Frostbones, it signals its allies by banging its sword on its shield.
Okay, so we've got the
More of
combination.
them bang their shields in reply. It is a code of some sort.
Yeah, no kidding. SOS, Bob has been yeeted. Send reinforcements. Alright, so let's talk to Balder. We killed those skelly dudes, and we got the code.
They bang their swords upon their shields instead of speaking?
Well, I mean, they're dead. All of their guts have, fallen out of their rib cages and rotted away. They don't physically have the ability to speak.
This is an ancient means of signaling. Warriors of old call it Norse code.
Nice.
It is clear that the town has fallen to evil. Go and use Norse code to signal your way past the gate.
Why would they allow me in? Like, even if they hear the code, they should be able to see me through the bars of the gate.
The Thane of Hrundelfjord is named Vanir Stormroarer. If he lives, he will be in the village's hall.
Gotcha.
Seek him out and return to me once you know his fate.
Guarantee he's been frozen in ice, but I mean, there is still hope. Maybe, probably not. I'm gonna grab this this ore. Technically iron ore, but it's just called ore. Or what? So we open the gate.
A few times, and something that sounds like Norse code. A moment later, it opens.
Yay, it opens. And so we go talk to this guy here. Oh no, he's frozen in ice.
Frozen solid. You should tell Balder the bad news.
Oh, I mean, this is good news. Now I can eat all of his food, drink all of his meat, and you burn his Thane's house down. No real reason why I'd want to do that last one, but when in Wintertusk, one must enjoy the scenery.
You bring ill news. Vanir alone could tell us what happened to Hrundelfjord.
Right. So how do we unfreeze him through this mystical ice? I can't imagine it'd be something as simple as warm water.
We must devise a way to thaw Vanir's Stormroarer without harming him. This is raven magic. We need a raven.
Oh, that's cool. We can just sail back to Wintertusk and talk to the Hafner Lawrence speaker, and he can tell us a way.
Remember rightly, an old crone named Morn Shadowbrew dwells within Hrundelfjord.
Why? That's not important. We already have friendly ravens.
Though she was wicked and unkind, she may be able to help us if she has not been turned to ice.
Why would she help us if she's wicked and unkind? That does not compute.
Go and seek her out and see if she can be convinced to help us in this cold hour.
I doubt she will. I mean, that is very much the pace of a bird who would want to, like, do harm to us. These guys in Wintertusk deserve everything they get if this is how they treat these situations. So, only got one training point at the moment, but I'll get more. I'm gonna get the Prospector Zeke draw quest at the end of it. Let's see, I know it's gonna be a storm and an ice. Storm boss, ice minion, so I just need to kill super fast and stay alive.
Who's this? You're not frozen. No matter. You'll join the others in their wintry doom.
Right. This is the person who's supposed to be helping us. Oh, he's a myth. That actually really sucks. Do that. Don't need ravens at the moment. I don't even think we can get ravens. Get rid of you. I'm gonna use that. And maybe even that. What do I have for treasure cards? I got a blade. Actually, might as well do that. That way, I can get rid of these, have a much more open hand. We'll put a feint in there just in case. And some shields. Yes, this will do nicely. Oh, nice. I went first. Okay, so shield up. I've got some decent myth resist. I don't think my storm I don't have any storm resist really, aside from the 20 that I would have just from universal resist. Oh, you suck. That's what's... You're gonna waste my shield on a potential 1,000 damage that you don't even get? You suck. So we'll get rid of that. Throw it out there. And I don't want to do anything with him with full pips just yet. I'm gonna wait and see what he's gonna use and then try and negate any potential damage or any earthquake that he may cause. Okay, see, that's fine. That's probably gonna do like 700 damage. 200, okay, not bad, not bad. What is this? Minotaur? Oh, perfect. Wait a minute, didn't you just have 8 pips? How did you lose all of your pips? I'm not losing it, am I? That's very odd. Alright, so I'm going to triple blade into an Orthrus and hope that works. I'm going to completely disregard using a convert. Actually, how much health does she have? I haven't even looked. I'm thinking it's like 7k. It might be more like 3 to 5k, maybe. Are you kidding me? That's all she has? Dude, I was freaking out over no reason. I thought she had like 4,000 or 5,000 health. Maybe 3,000 on the low end. This is going to be a piece of cake. So that's double blades. Do I have... Oh, nice. So I got this, so I'm going to use this and Orthrus next round, just to make sure that I kill the myth as well. Because he can't do anything to me at the moment. She might be able to do some damage, but unless she just gets super lucky with a crit, I should be able to survive. Even if this did double damage, it'd be like 14. Shit. Okay. Please fizzle. Oh, thank God. Man, that was super close. How much I have? So he's got 5. Just going to take away 4. I'd be left with 2. It's worth just trying to go for it. Man, I'm surprised she didn't kill me right there. Oh, you suck. Don't you start now. Alright. Well, that's a fail. Sadly. That is the power of crit. If I had pulled any of my other shields, I would have used that for Storm, but... Anyway... I'm just going to go back into that, actually. Throw a potion on. Yeah, this is Wintertusk at a low level. So, let's see. I'm actually going to get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of these. So I can actually pull my stuff when I need it. Realistically, I should only need one spell. So... try this again. I got do that. Not gonna pull any of my treasure cards just yet, since these guys are super low health. They're just high damage. Low health, high damage. Oh, that's perfect. It's like, if I had not fizzled, I would have won, but even then, you know, I got lucky enough to have made it that far with that crit double buff Kraken. I'm going to throw this one out there, since that's a safer bet than getting earthquaked in like 2 rounds. Dude, don't... Wait, what is she using? Oh. Why would you natural attack me like that? Well, if he's going to do that, I can maybe blade into a hit. Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. She's probably going to try and crit Insane Bolt me. If that happens, there's nothing really I can do. I'm not putting a shield up just for that. Like, if that happens, that's just bad luck. Oh, nice! That actually helps me exponentially. And I finally get a heal. This little bastard of a pet never heals me when I need it to. Like, where were my heals last round when I took like 1,500 damage in one go? So we got that. She's there. I want to blade up at least one more time. So I'm going to try and stay alive a little bit longer. If he gets a power pip next round, I might just have to blade up and hit. But this should be a Kraken. Nope, okay. That's fine. Yeah, 3, more like 2.5 buffs right now. So I'm going to go for another buff into an Orthrus. Like, I'm in a pretty strong position right here now that I'm actually drawing my shields. Yeah, crit again, bitch. You ain't doing no damage this time. Okay, you're doing a little bit of damage this time. No, just kidding. You're not doing any damage because my pet healed it. Healed all of the damage that you did. You suck. And what is this? Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I think now I can go for the Orthrus, maybe? Yeah, it should be fine. If that guy doesn't die, I'm going to be upset. But, I mean, even then, he should only have like 50% myth resist, so it's okay. I'd be surprised if it were 80%. That's 1, 2, 3, and then the global. Easy pickings, alright.
Stop! No more! I've had enough! I'll help you! What is it you want?
Well, first of all, fuck you. Also, second of all, I need you to undo all the freezing stuff.
Thawing the Thane Vanir? He knows nothing. But if you must speak to him, here is how to thaw him.
Jon Snow knows nothing, eh?
Go to the geysers at the edge of the village and collect some scalding water. Here's an urn you can use.
Alright. You know, I feel like I mentioned earlier that warm water couldn't have been the exact remedy for this, but I guess I was wrong.
Just pour it over Vanir. He should thaw in a matter of moments. It is magic ice. Only geyser water will serve.
I don't know about that one. But yeah, all of these guys give like a ton of side quests too. So I'm not going to listen to it, but I am going to accept it. Because I typically do all of the quests in Grizzleheim just because they give so much experience, dude. It is unreal, the fact that in this one little area you can level up so much. Alright, so we got these guys. I need to go this way. How much storm damage? Oh yeah, only 20%. Yeah, that's gonna be tough in the future. So we got some geyser water. Some ore. Ooh. A diamond. Now I finally have 1 diamond again. I'm growing my resources back up. Also, apparently I only have 20 frost flowers. I can because I'm in Grizzleheim, I can get a ton more. Grizzleheim has just a ton of frost flower spawns. Alright, so yeah. Take a bath, unthaw, and talk to me.
Water upon the frozen Thane. In a moment or so, he is free from the ice.
Also, I'd just like to say that he was transparent for a minute. I'm fairly certain they used like the ghost see-throughness to make that look as nice as it was.
What has happened? I was in my hall ready to fight the Coven when I became quite cold.
What?
I remember no more.
Why were you trying to fight the Coven? Why didn't you reach out to the main city of Northgard and Grizzleheim if there are any issues with the Coven?
Now I am soaked and steaming. My state lacks dignity, but I am grateful to you for my freedom.
Right. Again, why didn't you report to your king about the mishaps in Wintertusk?
I don't
That's a level up.
You, but you're clearly a wizard of some sort.
Oh, no shit.
So I will trust you. The one you must speak to is Grandmother Raven. She is an old one, older than even the spiral.
Yeah, I could have swore somebody had mentioned that the Frost, Fire, and Storm Titans were were older than the only ones older than the spiral. But apparently he's an idiot and was given trash voice lines.
It is said she gave the eyes of time to the great tree at the heart of the spiral, but that was long, long ago.
Uh-huh.
She is a loyal ally of my people. I bid you check on her, see how she fares. I fear that the Coven has done her ill.
Yeah, probably locked her up in a bird's cage or something, am I right?
Grandmother Raven is often near the giant tree behind this hall. Go and seek her out.
Right. And then he's got a thing where we collect geyser water and free his people. But yeah, we got to level up, which is awesome. Probably going to try and go till our next level up, which shouldn't be too terribly long. Once I get to level 50, I can start putting on some of that gear that I got, which will be nice. So we see some ravens over here doing some shady shit. And, oh wow, what is that? Is that a grandmother raven in a cage? Fucking crazy.
Greetings, young wizard. At long last we meet.
I'm sorry, who the fuck are you?
I have long watched you as you made your way through the spiral.
Weirdo.
You have felt my presence before.
If you're watching me, that begs the question, how old am I and how legal are your actions?
I celebrated your victories, and I hope that my counsel reached you in your journeys.
Yeah, I've never met you before.
You find me at a disadvantage. Though the ravens are all my children of a sort, some of them are quite wicked.
It seems like all of your children are quite wicked. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
The ravens of the Coven are especially untrustworthy. They caught me unawares and trapped me in this cage.
You know, for somebody who's supposed to be a primordial being, older than the spiral itself, you should not have issues taking on your children.
If you would help an old grandmother, talk to the 3 wise sisters called the Norns at the nearby well.
They're not next to the well.
They can see into the past, across the world as it is, and they know what is to come. They can help you set me free.
Right. Well, if they knew what was to come, they could have just done stuff to avoid it. Because I guarantee you they don't want to be stuck in the Everwinter. Also, they are not next to the well. They are over here for no reason.
I am Erd, the one who knows all that has happened to you before this day.
So basically, you've been watching me as I was a child. What is up with you ravens and just being stalkers?
I am Verdandi, and there is nothing in the spiral that is hidden from my sight.
Again, very weird line.
I am Skuld, and I knew you were coming.
Uh-huh, right.
We Norns tend the loom of fate. Each living being is but a thread for us to weave into the tapestry of life.
Right, of course, of course. And the Coven just let you 3 Norns live or not be frozen, right?
As an outlander, you are free from fate. You are not
Why?
Grizzleheim, so your destiny is not part of this tapestry.
Okay, so you the fate that you guys are referring to is specific only to Grizzleheim, in which case you guys shouldn't be able to really see across the spiral, but just in the confines of Grizzleheim.
You alone can change the course of events and thwart the frightful fate that is to come.
I feel like you guys, knowing the end result, could have taken measures and steps to avoid this very situation we find ourselves in. I don't need to always be the hero, you know.
To free Grandmother Raven, you must do the impossible.
Oh, yeah, sure.
First, fetch for us the feather of a white raven.
Skogul is such a raven, with feathers the color of the moon, rather
A
than
white
the
raven?
sky.
Go to Skogul's hut in Rundlefjord and beg from her a single white feather.
Bet you she's trapped in ice or something. Alright. Yeah, a lot of what they say doesn't really make sense, given the fact that I kind of know the storyline outside of where we currently are with leveling, but it is what it is.
Who's that outside? If you're from the Coven, leave me alone. If you've come to free me, then welcome.
What would happen if I came to free you simply because I'm from the Coven and need something from you? Would that cancel it out?
The door is frozen shut. If you want to be of help, Fetch a kettle from the market and fill it with snow.
Well, I mean, I still
Melt the
technically
snow
have a
in the fire
bucket.
pit in the market, and then bring the hot water back to pour over the ice on my door.
Why? The geyser water should be more than enough. Besides, I've still got a bucket full of geyser water, or could reuse that same bucket. Like, we were given a bucket. Just saying.
You get a cooking pot and quickly fill it with snow.
Why am I filling it with snow? There's geyser water over there. The only thing that's supposed to be able to melt this ice. We're not even 5 quests in, and there's already this much inconsistency with the story. Like, I wasn't going to be a dick about it, but hot damn, this is stupid. That is not frozen shut. That is somebody summoned ice magic and magically sealed your door shut.
The snow melts and boils quickly.
Yeah, that's what snow over a campfire would do.
You pour the boiling water over the ice, it melts away.
It should be magical ice that requires only geyser water to suffice to melt it, but, you know, whatever.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm not. The fact that I'm not a raven, a wolf, or a bear, or a grendel, or a spider should have keyed you in on that.
You have my gratitude for getting rid of the ice, but I'm still plenty mad at what's been done.
Oh, I bet. So, I need a feather from you.
If you'll go and teach a handful of those ravens a lesson, any of them will do. I'll be willing to listen.
I just freed you. I should be able to just walk around your house and pick up a feather as if it were a strand of hair and never talk to you again.
So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and thrash some of the ravens that ruined this nice village.
Yeah, alright. So, in the meantime, before we get on to that, this will be the only time I ever really do side quests, aside from, like, important side quests. The village chieftain or thane in here told us that there's some geyser water that he wants us to collect with that bucket that we still technically have, and he wants us to go unthaw his people.
Boiling hot geyser water.
So yeah, where is he at? Oh, he's over here. Villager number 1. And as soon as he thaws, he's gonna have a dialogue option, but I don't care.
Waif looks like he could.
Oh, that's hot. I took a bath last month. Is it that time again?
Yeah, it's funny to be trapped in ice.
Brr, that's a welcome splash of hot water on a cold day. Thank you.
You bet. Then we got this guy. And that should be it. I'm gonna go around.
Time to break.
How long was I pleased to meet you?
How long was I in the ice? Pleased to meet you. Yeah, sure. I'm not listening to their dialogue because this is just a side quest. And it is not important. So those guys drop or sell gear for level 50, which doesn't really matter to me. And he now we've got a quest to go defeat this guy for no reason, but you know, I'll get to it eventually. And time is it? 9:44. I think I'll do this. I have to defeat 3 of them. Is there any way I can just join a battle with someone? Oh, nice. There is. Hooray for realm hopping. What up, dude? Dude. Let's see, guys. He's got Zeus gear, and then he's got a robe. I don't know what he's doing. He's got a ton of pips. Like, if all he has is Meteor, he shouldn't be having that much of a problem. Even if he can't crit, he should be doing like 800 with like a blade or 2. Oh no. There are some weird players out here. Yeah, good job on that shield, buddy. So we got, what is that? Regular blade, we got pet blade, and then I'll throw out an Orthrus, and if this guy doesn't kill them first, he's gonna die very soon. What the hell? Oh, he used Scald. Okay. Nifty. I guess he likes playing overtime strats. That is super weak. That is like 1200 at best. In Zeus gear? Like, even with a crit, that's exceptionally low in my opinion. Oh, okay, never mind. The first one just blocked it. And the second one too, I guess. Interesting. Let's see. Should be leveling up pretty fast either way, so. Oh, of course. Got nothing. If he uses another Scald, I'll heal him. But if he doesn't, then I'm gonna have to wait around. 25 plus 80. Yeah, I can heal him. That'll definitely cause the damage to kill them next round. You know, since he was nice enough to take him out for us, the least I can do is heal him. Dude, don't fizzle. No! You suck. Why would you make me fizzle? Now I look like a loser. You know, now that I think about it, it's probably a good thing that I fizzled because looks like his damage didn't necessarily equate to what I thought it would. Oh. He is close to dead. This might kill if he, like, lands the crit on that guy. Nice. Thanks, dude. Sorry I couldn't have healed you when I had the chance, but you can have that health. And that health. I'm not going to take that from you. Nice. And so, we talked to this lady.
I'll help you now that the ravens have paid for the trouble they brought to Hrundle Fjord.
Have they? I mean, they probably killed and enslaved many people in those ice things.
What can I do for you?
I need a feather.
A feather? An odd request, but if it's for a good cause...
It's not for a good cause. This is my fetish. Not really, but that would be funny.
Wincing, Skogul pulls out a stray feather and hands it to you.
That must have been awkward for everybody involved.
Use that in a spell against me, and you'll wish you hadn't.
That is a fair thing to bring up. Probably the reason why it was an odd request in the first place. Is that the dude? No, that's somebody different. So, 10k HP, or 9k XP. Not bad. We're basically half leveled.
This feather will serve its purpose, but it's only a start.
Why did we need a white feather from her?
We do not send you on idle errands.
It feels like you do.
Need for a mighty spell to change the fate of a world.
You know, the fact that you can see in the future should give you the ability to do that already.
The next impossible thing we need is a claw from a bear with no name. In this world, that is no small thing.
I bet it'll be easy.
Vanir Stormroarer keeps a census of all who dwell here. He knows everyone and may know if there is one with no name.
Right.
Vanir is in his hall, and he will help you find this nameless bear. When you have that bear's claw, you can return.
Gotcha. Alright, so idle quest number 2. Even though I know where this is going, I think it's a stupid quest right here. And you'll see why. So let's talk to Vanir. I need to find a bear with no name.
You seek a bear without a name? How odd. Why would any bear not want to have a name to echo in glory? I keep a census of all those who live in this village. Read it and see if it helps.
Right, and I guess that's just posted as public knowledge. So the census is over here. No reason why it couldn't have been in a building somewhere.
You examine the census. The list of names doesn't include Leaf, who was standing outside of town.
Leaf was not standing outside of town. Leaf just spawned in. Anyway, we got Rick. CK. Yeah, Rick. I don't know how to pronounce that one. There's Tim. Check that out. There's Tim. There's Mark. Smith. Termit the knot frog. I don't know. I don't know. I saw the first one and I was like, oh, there must be actual names, and it's like, nope. But yeah, this guy was not standing out here when we first got to Wintertusk.
Greetings. Is it safe to go back into town?
Yeah, of course it is.
What? No name? How could they take Leaf off their census? I'll have to speak to Vanir about that.
It's for plot. It's for plot relevance and convenience. Yeah, it's for plot convenience and relevance to the story. Trust me, you're not missing out.
What's that? You'd like a claw? How odd. I was just sharpening my claws and the tip of one of them broke off. It must be fate at work. In that case, you should have it.
Again.
I am a trader.
What?
Is the village of my...
Oh yeah, this is the quest where I go talk to all the bears. The Bearstone Bears or something like that. So I might as well, on the way back, just talk to these little guys. And he just wants to trade with them. Which doesn't make any sense, by the way. Leaf is somebody who does not live in this village, but is not on the census. Yeah, he has a name. Yeah, whatever. You know what? I might as well. It's not often that I get to deal with stuff like this. I don't do... Up until now, I haven't done a whole lot of questing with other people. And I really just don't like this fight against the little ice gremlin dudes. What are these called? Goblins? Yeah, this dude should have gone with the meteor or scald strat to get rid of them shields. So my power pips are just trash right now. What is he doing? Oh, his animations are bugged. Okay. You know, it helps get rid of a side quest. Dude, he's probably gonna die. If they start critting on him, he's dead. What is that? He's got, like, no damage considering his gear. The only thing I think... Well, even so, that's balance colored. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that is fire gear, but if I know anything about the gear he's wearing, the robe is trash. The hat and the boots might be okay. The wand is probably trash and only gives, like, some crit. If not just a power pip. I don't even know what his pet stats are. And I don't know what a thame, ring, or amulet he's using. So we got this. I'm going to give him a shield so he survives. And then Orthrus next round should do something. And he's just going to be a dick about it. Alright. You know what? Fuck you. I came here for a win-win situation, and now you're just being an asshole. Why are the animations not working? What's going on? Oh. Dude, I'm so confused. His character just doesn't have animations right now. Boop. Ah, he put his shield on. What a loser. Oh no, he put a blade on. Okay. What? Why? Why? That doesn't even... That gives you only 10% damage. And like 3% block. That's not a good spell. I don't like these auras. They look cool. They're really lame. And he summons a minion. Alright, well that sucked. Is that a shield? As long as they're not shielding him, that's fine. I don't know why I don't know how King Xyle can justify the fact that I have 90% accuracy, and this is like I fizzled the spell twice in the past 3 casts. Like this is the only damage spell that I have cast in rapid succession 3 times, and I fizzled twice. It's just annoying. Alright, so if I see this loser again, I'm not helping him if he's just gonna sit there, do nothing. Like, he would have been dead very, very shortly with the way he's playing. Boom. Eat shit, nerd. I'm what you could be if you were better at the game. Anyway, so we got that. We got 2 out of 3 of those, so I can come back to that later. I'm actually going to just cut that out of the video entirely. Yeah, that dude sucked. He's a loser. He deserves to struggle in Grizzleheim if that's how he's going to be. But anyway, let's talk to these ladies.
The claw of a bear with no name. You are clever to win such a prize. Clever indeed.
Am I? I feel like I'm just lucky. Like, that was a very contrived series of coincidences.
A feather from a white raven, and a claw from a bear with no name. 2 of the 3 items we need on hand.
And let me guess, we need a tooth from a wolf now, huh?
The third item is perhaps the most difficult to obtain. A tooth from a wolf.
For Jesus Christ, I was just fucking joking.
Fate smiles upon you. At the edge of this village is an herbalist called Regan Wildleaf. He may be of help.
Dude, I bet. So let me go do that. Also, by the way, I absolutely knew that that was going to be a tooth from a wolf. I played this game too much. It's very odd that they didn't ask for a beak from a raven. They just went with a feather.
You aren't from here. Did you come? We can...
Yeah. Just talk to him, and he tells you about how to collect flowers or something, but it doesn't matter. Oh man, this guy's gonna die. I want to watch this. I want this to be on my video too. This guy is an asshole. I joined his fight. I'm the one who killed all of the enemies, and he just sat there for 3 rounds doing nothing. Like, not even passing, not even picking good spells. Like, I could deal with somebody picking terrible spells, but he actively went out of his way to just sit there and not allow the battle to continue in a fast manner. Fuck that guy. And there's that one dude who, I guess, carried me through that one fight. So, gotta collect some flowers for some reason. Gotta collect some valerian from the gates, actually. No, I wanted that ore. Oh, for fuck's sake. Servers are going down for maintenance for 2 hours. I'm wondering if that's test realm or for the new world, or if they're just gonna introduce... I can't imagine they'd introduce it without a test realm. They've never done stuff like that, I don't think. You know, I could have gone and got that one, but I feel like that would have been too easy. I gotta wait for Grandpa Bear Skeleton over here to get the fuck across the road. Oh yeah, and then there's this guy.
Trade partners and friends are well? How wonderful! You've done me a great favor.
Wait, I thought he wanted to trade with him. Either way, it doesn't matter. So now I have to collect some runes from the Myth Eagles. I'm not going to do that right now. I think I'm just going to end that here. That can be our introduction to Wintertusk. And yeah,